decided to do a Meat Lovers episode, we knew that Rumi was going to be a perfect fit. Raul said this Middle Eastern spot is well worth a visit, so we're here for the Wicker Park Platter. Chicken, lamb, and kofta beef kebabs with all the fixins all on one plate. Who could pass that up? Not us.
Hey guys, Rumi plate with chicken shawarma.
Rumi may have the most meat of any of the places featured in Meat Lovers.
That's right.
How did you guys get started?
Our family is from Jerusalem. Middle Eastern food is what we grew up on and always wanted to offer the same food we eat.
Anyone who's actually eaten like on the streets of Jerusalem should taste no difference between the food here that they're getting at Rumi's.
No different, authentic.
I love Middle Eastern food. Once you open the door, you kind of get hit in the face with great smelling food.
Nice and wholesome, it's fresh.
The best in the neighborhood, for sure. If you're not used to this kind of food, they'll walk you through it. If you're an expert, you're gonna get a better version of your favorite here than you're gonna get anywhere else.
You guys have a platter that has a whole lot of meat in it.
So the Wicker Park platter is loaded with lamb kebab, chicken kebab, and kofta kebab, all fire grilled, served with hummus, basmati rice, cucumber tomato salad, and fresh pita bread, and of course, our delicious sauce.
It's absolutely authentic.
Fantastic. Yeah, I mean, you can tell the difference.
Get a little bit of everything.
The lamb is soft, it's juicy.
Mouth-watering.
There are what kinds of meat in the Wicker Park platter?
Chicken kebab, kofta kebab, lamb kebab. First, we start off with the rump lamb, which is between the leg and the loin. I mean, it's pretty lean, little fatty to keep it juicy. We have our own marinade here. It's a special blend, salt, pepper, and our house-made spices.
Ooh, for a minute, I thought we were gonna get a secret on the show.
Can't do that.
Should I put one of these out here
Yeah,
for
let's put
some,
them
for some
out 'cause
butchering?
it's little cubes.
I would call that a large cube.
Not for our meals.
Now this part I definitely can't mess up. How much?
A nice, generous amount.
Your skewer is a bit larger than the skewers that I use on my grill at home.
Well, we do 5 pieces to skewers.
Can I go through the easy way or does it have to go the long way?
Long way. You want
you
want
gotta
the meats to cook evenly, spread them out real nice.
If I push too hard, how likely is this to stab me?
It won't stab you.
I mean, because if it was gonna stab anyone, it would be me. Look, I think I could. Ooh, they get a little slippery with the marinade. Now, I imagine you do this at like 10 times the speed.
Do a lot more a day.
This goes in the fridge overnight, but you have some ready to go by the grill for us.
Yes, we do.
All right, let's go to the grill. How long do we stay like this for?
4 to 5 minutes on the lamb before you flip. 5 to 6 minutes on the chicken before you flip. Kofta the same as lamb. We'll get a side of Jerusalem salad, that cucumber tomato blend. We'll do another half scoop. Plate of hummus.
I'm gonna bet that there's something more magical than me just slapping it up. Okay, here, I'll let the magician do it.
Fancy it up a little.
Oh yeah, okay. That's a little bit more appetizing looking.
3 scoops of rice.
All the way across?
Half of the plate.
Oh, the other halfway. How are our meats looking?
Then our final kofta kebab, throw in pita. That would make our Wicker Park platter. Sounds great.
Thanks, Nestor. Okay, I'm super excited.
You gotta start with the kebab.
With the beef kebab, here we go. That is some of the most beautifully spiced beef I've ever tried.
What you just had was the kofta kebab, a made in-house fresh daily.
This tastes like a delicious Middle Eastern meatball.
Right on point.
Just perfect. I mean, it's so flavorful. I'm moving down the line here.
Chicken kebab has a bit of a spice to it.
That's really complementary to the beef. I mean, they're totally different flavor profiles, but together, perfect.
Great
All right,
compliment.
I gotta go to my lamb now. This was the fruits of my labor
My
here.
favorite.
That is such a tender cut of meat. It almost feels like you're having like a perfectly cooked filet mignon. And those spices are just enough. It's not overpowering. The lamb really shines through.
Just a touch of spice, fire grilled.
Makes everything
Perfect.
nice.
Makes everything nice, the way it should be.
Somehow you even managed to make the salad component as flavorful as the meats. And it's a nice compromise because it's cold and you have so much more texture, but these are the stars right here.
Thank you. This is the real deal. You'll notice the consistency. We like to serve what we like to eat. Enjoy.
I'll be here a bit.